Sound check. Check 1, check 2.
Hi, my name's Dr. Dan. Welcome to another Voice Essentials Quick Tip. We've all heard the saying, the show must go on, but sometimes the show going on means that you're going to be singing with a sore, tired, fatigued voice. So how do we go about looking after our voice when it's not feeling its best? Well, there are a range of things that you can be doing, practical things that will help the voice to sing through those times when the voice doesn't feel 100%. So let's talk about what you do before you commence your singing. Make sure that you're warming the voice up. You should be doing this regularly anyway, but warming up the voice becomes really of paramount importance the moment your voice starts to feel fatigued and tired. You need to prep it for use. Of course, you can be using Dr. Dan's Voice Essentials CD. To do that, you can download that from iTunes or get it from the Djarts online store. You might like to complete your warm-ups using a siren. It works the voice through the whole range, stretching it right out, but it does it in a manner, when we use an NG, it does it in a manner that brings the vocal folds together in a really nice, massaging way and really helps to prep the voice. During the gig, there are a range of things that you can be doing to look after your sore or tired voice throughout a set or multiple sets. First of all, make sure you've got good fold back. That is, you want the voice to sit just in front of the rest of the instrumentation in the mix, coming up at you from the foldback. If possible, try to invest in some in-ear monitors. They're a godsend for vocalists. You can also ask the person working the foldback to just tweak the EQ. And you want to lift between the 2 and 3K mark, lift that so the voice really has a sense of presence in the mix, and that'll actually help you to ease back in the way you're using your voice. Finally, what you want to do is ask for a wet monitor. A wet monitor is having effects come through the foldback wedge. Now, some vocalists really balk at this. They think that having a clean sound in their monitor is going to be best. And for some, it is personal taste. But I've personally found that when we've got a little bit of effects, a little bit of reverb coming through the monitor mix, then that actually helps us as singers to not have to work so hard to create presence and resonance, and we can just sit back a little bit more, and it just helps the voice throughout the set. At the end of the gig, you want to make sure you're bringing the muscles back to a place of muscular rest. Firstly, in order to do that, you need to employ, regardless of whether your voice is feeling fatigued, tired or sore, you need to employ cool downs. Cool downs help to work the lactic acid out of your muscles, making sure they're ready to go another night of singing. You might like to also try steaming, making sure that you are replenishing the hydration levels through the vocal tract and helping to soothe the voice by virtue of the moist, hot, damp air. Here's a little product that I've been selling to my students for a number of years now, called Entertainer's Secret. This aloe vera / glycerin product has been proven to actually help soothe the voice. A couple of squirts of this onto the back of the throat helps to replenish and work the mucosal layer in such a way that it just helps to bring that voice again back to that sense of rest. Finally, and this is the one I want to really encourage you to do, employ what's called the Titsy straw. Yes, you did hear me correctly, the Titsy straw. And as you'll see, I've linked directly to Professor Titsy's example of how to do this. But I just wanted to show you what we do with this is we blow, these are called stirring straws, and we blow through these in such a way as to create a back pressure that really helps to cause the vocal folds to come together really evenly. And what this is doing is you're making sure all of your sound is going through the straw. When you first start to do this, make sure no sound is going through your nose. As you do this, and you can do this using the straw, using Dr. Dan's Voice Essential exercises, then you can finish off by doing your national anthem. Mine is the Australian. You're going to find that that's going to be really soothing in helping your voice bring it back to that point of rest. I hope once again these tips have been helpful as you continue to sing. Be very careful in singing with a tired or a fatigued voice. There is a limit to which the human voice is capable of, and sometimes it's actually better not to sing than to, make sure the show goes on. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which you can see the link down there at the bottom of the page. I hope you've enjoyed another Dr. Dan's Voice Essentials quick tip.